What is up, guys? poledoo here, and I'm bringing you a little mini-series we're going to be covering over Fire Emblem BS Archanea Senki, or Archanea Saga, as the translated title would be. This was a 4-part, a 4-map little extra, you could say, that was on the Super Famicom via the Satellaview add-on. It was broadcast. That's what the Satellaview is. It was a broadcast, stream game kind of thing. They stream 4 maps, and they take place in between the paralogue chapters of Shadow Dragon, and the intro of Marth and Bark. So if you know about the remakes, that is where these fit in the timeline. They give more background as to what's going on and some of the characters, which I'll touch on here and there. But the gameplay engine is on the Mystery of the Emblem, and there were 4 maps. I don't know if I said that already, but 4 maps, and we're going to be taking them 1 map at a time. I will be kind of telling you what's going on, because these aren't in English. So let's get going, and I'll talk as things progress here. So here's our first map, and you guys will be hearing music. These are completely silent, except for, you can hear the game sound effects, but, as I click out, you can hear all these sound effects, but there is no music, because these games were actually, the sound was actually broadcast. So, these are ROMs, and the only way to actually encompass the sound, was to have a Satellaview Famicom who was around, getting ahead of myself, who had the files streamed and stored, and that is very, very, very rare to come by. But I'm gonna go over who all we have before I move the last person. This, I actually don't know who is who, to be completely honest, in terms of these guys. We have, Dolan, or not Dolan, Dolph and Marcellin, in Fire Emblem 1 and, Book 1 of Fire Emblem 3, whenever you reach Hardin's Palace, they are, these random people are just held prisoner. You don't really know who they are. Midia is expanded upon, but the rest of them, not really. They are all part of, if I click out the window, it blacks out, so I apologize. It is, it's all part of, oh, get critical. They're all part of, not the Deluna army. They're all part of Archanea. They're Arcanians, and they're being invaded by the Deluna or Dolar, whichever game you've played. I guess level up there. So we are in the palace, the Archanea Palace, and we're trying to escape because the Deluna army is here invading. Backstory, the full backstory, the Deluna army, led by Medius, the Earth Dragon, he's invaded Archanea, and in this map, we take control of Princess Nina, who is the priest there. She also acts as the Lord in this map, so she actually has the convoy with her, and if she dies, then the map is reset. See, this is Nina. She has a heal stave. We got Boa, who has 2 heal staves. I don't exactly remember which one is what. One of them is a physic. I believe the 12 use is a physic staff, and the other one is either just a live, or it's not something major, but he does have a physic staff. This is Thomas with a killer bow and I believe an iron bow. And we have some sort of healing staff here. We have Dolph and Marcellin here. One with, I believe, is a silver lance. No, steel lance, because Midia here has the silver lance. Steel lance, javelin, steel lance, javelin. So they're both the same. Stats. they differ a little bit. And Midia is, like, dying. Okay. Let's fix... Okay. So I believe it's here. Yes. I have to remember where the menu layout is, because I can't read Japanese. I'm just, guessing based on playing Fire Emblem 3, because this is the Fire Emblem 3 engine. Okay. I do want to take out the mage. Let's do it this way. Should be able to finish... Oh, yeah. Should be able to finish you off. And was that a level? That might have been a level. I think the first time was getting that chest key. There are 3 chests here, and they're not necessarily needed, but they're very advised, I should say. It's very nice if you get them. So we're taking out that mage in one hit. But back to the story, you know, Deluna's invading. We take control of Princess Nina and her soldiers, which is, you know, Midia and the others that we just went over. Goodbye. Probably could have just used an iron bow there. As they try to flee from the palace, because, you know, Nina's a princess. The king ordered her to leave ordered Boa to forcefully take her to get her to safety. And, you know, blocking their way, Deluna soldiers who you must defeat. I'm reading this. If it's not painfully obvious, I am reading this from different various sources. The Lord character of this chapter is Nina, who is a bishop. She's accompanied by Boa, who's also a bishop, but, you know, they look a bit different. Thomas, who's just an archer. Midia, who's a paladin. And then Dolphin and Stallion are 2 armor knights here. So let's see, what do we got here? Okay. The fun fact about these maps, you can see there's a time limit at the bottom, as well as points. That's what the 232 is right now. That is actually my current point total, which is kind of interesting. You're like, you're getting points in a Fire Emblem game. What is this? There we go. We'll heal you up. I don't know what kind of healing staff, but we're healing you up. I'll just let them come to me. But how these work is, with the story and everything, there's a huge, like, I just gave you the, you know, synopsis of this map in particular. Okay, I was like, don't double, please. That was not the safest place for me to just leave. Alright, let's... Iron with a crit will definitely do it. Alright, so let's just start taking people down. We do have the Armor Knights coming up from behind that we're gonna need to worry about here in a second. Where can you reach? Okay. Just gonna move you over here then. Just to be completely out of harm's way. Okay. I'll go here. And I'll just end it. We'll see what happens. But you're given a time limit. You're supposed to beat this map within 45 minutes. If you don't, you fail. And because there's no voice acting or anything, it's rather vacant. And I'm actually going to leave links down in the description below to scripts. If you want to read the entire script, ow, that hurt. If you want to read the entire script of BS Fire Emblem, okay, we're kind of in a nasty well, actually not really. Just gonna come in here. How do I want to do this? Alright, Midia, Silver Lance this guy. Is that I don't double? What? Okay. Your full health. We're gonna kind of retreat back in here. because I believe I've overextended slightly. There's really no... If I lose a unit, there's really no real repercussions for it. I just don't get as many points. Which, honestly, like, there's a point value system-ish kind of thing. I'm not too keen on the details of that. But like I said, I will leave plenty of resources down below for you to discover. If you're wanting to know more about this game, you can read an entire translated, fan-translated script of all the voice acting and what is going on prior to this map and post this map, in between all the other maps. The same guy who compiled all that has a YouTube channel where he, like, it's pretty dedicated to Satellaview content. Stop that, please. Archer fight. We dodge those. Get wrecked. And he actually has the full voice-acted scenes and everything on his channel, which, again, I will leave a link to that video of the entire voice-acted portion in the description below. I just wanted to cover these because I wanted to play them personally, and why not share them with people, try and give you some education, while I'm fairly limited on my knowledge of this in general as well. But, you know, why not? Actually... Okay, so that's heal. I need trade. Okay, that's weapon trade. So this should be item trade. Yes. Awesome. And then wait. Awesome. Alright. Let's finish this guy off. Well, we'll finish him off here with Dolph/Macellin. Whichever one this happens to be. But this is just gonna be a little intro. Oh, what'd I get? Oh, I got the chest key. Okay, this is gonna be a little side series we're doing, because like I said, I wanted to play the game. Yes. I don't want to use the physic while I'm right next to someone. Just want to heal people up. All right, so we're gonna start speeding things along, because the only enemies left on the map. Nice powering. The only enemies left on the map are these four, and they're not gonna move. Oh well, this guy is gonna move, but he just has a healing staff. He does have one of the chest keys that we need. Who else has the? You. Okay. And we're going to. Wait, so this is weight. This should be item. There we go. Alright. We're gonna travel around with Midia to get the chest because it's just faster that way. Alright, and then I'm not gonna wait out the full 47 minutes, or 45 minutes or whatever. No, I don't want to dismount. So this? Yeah, okay. So we got a armor slayer. That is the sword we just picked up. And again, alright, pretty much just get set up to kill this guy. Take the other chest key. Come on, cooperate. The emulator I'm using to do this did not recognize, like, I'm using a PS4 controller for this, did not recognize the D-pad for whatever reason, so I'm having to use this. Not entirely reliable on a coordinate grid like this, but it gets the job done. Heal you up. There we go. Alright. But yeah, day one, part one, map one, whatever you want to call these. This is the titled Fall of the Palace, which I didn't say at the start, but it's in the title of the video. But I just, like I said, fun thing to do. Fun thing to do. I'm really good at phrasing my words right. little fun thing to do, mainly because if you're new to the channel just watching this, in this current moment in time, I have recently finished playing through Fire Emblem 3 for the first time here on the channel, and I wanted to kind of wrap up that Mystery of the Emblem era all in one, so I wanted to get this done while also not wanting to start a new project before Fates comes out, because Fates practically here. I should have used a silver, because we're not doubling this guy, but we did get to level 3, so, you know, that's always fun. And as you see, like, our points just keep going and going. I did test play this map just to see everything work and kind of how it worked. God, I'm terrible with words. I apologize. Not having music, like hearing, you guys will hear music, but not having music for me is really, really off-putting. What was I gonna say? Oh, I didn't want to start a new project because Fates. So this is a nice four map little mini series that I'll be covering, and then we will get going with Fates. I'm super excited. Okay, so let me this. No, that is shit. Oh god, I forgot to hit tab again. Okay, it's a toggle speed up in this emulator. Let's mount back up. No, so it's the bottom one. All right. We got ourselves I believe it's a Thoron tome. I'm gonna send this sword to the convoy because on my own, I never mess with convoy. I don't want to do that in Japanese. It's probably not too terrible to work with. But, we should be pretty good to go here. We're just gonna get back over here. Let's get Boa right here so we can trade with him and give him the Thoron tome. And then we're gonna dismount, so we have Armor Slayer and Thoron tome ready to go. Okay, so if this is dismount, this is weapon. No, that's equip. So if this... No. Okay, so is it... Convoy, okay. So that. Okay, so maybe I would. Oh, I want to go here. There we go. Instead of equip, I wanted to select trade, which was the second option. There we go. Hopefully this gets smoother as we progress through these maps. No promises. Oh, I forgot to dismount. Should be no problem. Okay. So let's get the bosses gone. Again, the boss, I believe, does have a dialogue box. I think the bosses are the only ones who actually have dialogue boxes because, like I said, the entirety of this game is voice acted. Let's go here, dismount. That wasn't dismount. Is he gonna counter? Okay, he does counterattack. This is not that bad. That was a crit. Oh, because we have the iron equipped, don't we? I believe we do. All right, Boa. And I could use the power ring to just make it easier, but I'm not gonna sit here for the full 45 minutes with you guys. I'll just go over kind of what happens. Okay. I know which one is dismount. This is dismount. Okay, that was wait. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I was dismounted before I went in. 13 damage. How much? We have 24 attack. We have 8 defense. 24 minus 8 is 16. Yeah, we're gonna die if I go in. So let's heal up Midia. Just so we don't lose anyone. Just for, you know, like I said, losing someone because we're not playing on an actual Satellaview isn't really gonna matter. But the boss here, could... Oh, I don't have that tab open. Like, I could have given you his name. Wow, that did nothing. Okay, he's 19 defense, even though we were using an armor slayer. His attack speed is either 9 or 0. I don't remember which one. His attack speed... This might be a mistake, but I believe we will double him. That was definitely a mistake. Well, Midia may be going down. I'm gonna try and do as much damage to him as possible. Good job. Yeah, he has 19 defense. We can't do anything. Midia will go down unless we dodge. What should we do? Wow! Midia with the clutch dodge coming through. Not losing anyone today. He has death quote there. And the rest of this is reinforcements until the 45-minute mark. I'm not going to do that. The reinforcements come from up top here. Like, I'll show you one turn of it real quick. And I'm actually gonna do a small trick just so I don't get 4 reinforcements at the same time. Let's heal up Midia. And end the turn. You'll see. Game making me a liar. I don't appreciate it. Oh god. Okay, speed up is too much. Too much to handle. Well, trust me, maybe it's after a certain time limit the reinforcements appear, or if I pull everyone, is it like a % chance for each tile? I'm just like messing with the percentages here. Let's see. There! So we got all 4 that time. So that is gonna be map number 1 here for BS Archanea Senki. Hopefully it wasn't too sporadic. I tend to be rather sporadic, but hopefully it was enough information to enjoy. And with that being said, hopefully you did enjoy, and I will see you in the next map. Bye!